Hello and welcome to another episode of Kyle's Kitchen. Today we're going to be making a blueberry bundt cake, which you can see right here. And I got this recipe from my friend Jennifer Mastriani, who has been on the show before, but she's very busy as the food editor of the Canton Repository, and sometimes she can't be here. We're going to try to get her this year, but we're going to share her recipe without her in case she can't make it. So all you have to do is you start with an 8-ounce block of cream cheese that's softened, and that's definitely the key. Make sure you leave it out plenty of time so it's easy to work with. And then you're going to add a half a cup of oil and cream that in. The first time I had this cake, it was one of my daughters was getting married, and Jennifer brought it over on, I think it was the morning of her wedding, or else it was the morning after, because she knew that we wouldn't have time to fix food much for breakfast, and so she brought this over, and it was warm right out of the oven. And she even is really good at this. She decorates things, so she decorated it with some fresh flowers right in the middle. It looked really, really pretty. Then we're going to add in 3 eggs in the first egg. And it is going to be a really dense batter, so it's not like what you would think of as a cake batter, smooth or anything. It's a pretty dense batter when you put it in there, but it is delicious. I haven't had anybody that, I mean, everybody always wants this recipe from Jennifer, and I'm not even sure where she said she got it, but great recipe for a brunch, or even as a dessert, as a cake. It's fine. And when we add the blueberries to it, I'm using fresh blueberries today, but you can also use frozen blueberries. And the trick to using frozen blueberries is that you mix them with a little bit of flour right before you put them in, and then they don't bleed into the mix. So that's a really good trick to know. All right, after we get those ingredients creamed together, we're going to add to it a box of instant vanilla pudding and a box of butter golden cake mix. And we're going to mix it up. I did want to remind you that if you do have some recipes that you would like to share, whether it be for brunch, breakfast, lunch, a beverage, a dessert, some special cooking tips, that you can always call us here at the high school at 829-2245. Our extension in Broadcast Arts is 2253, and you can get through and you can schedule a time to come in. We tape our shows every Wednesday here in the Foods Lab at Alliance High School, and we'd be happy to send you some helpful hints and tips that will help you decide if you'd like to be on the show. You can bring your own guest audience if you'd like them in the test kitchen, and some spouses and children and friends and family like to come and watch anyway sometimes. So you can make it a family affair, a friend day, and come and cook on Kyle's Kitchen. So we'd love to have you for that. When you get all the lumps out, you're going to fold in, actually, 2 cups of, like I said, fresh or frozen blueberries. And then one of the main tricks to this cake, because I know that I have a lot of trouble baking. I always have things stick to my pan. And I don't think it's that I don't use enough. I just don't think I'm a very good baker. I would really prefer to cook other things other than baked goods. But anyway, one of the tricks to this that Jennifer said was to make sure that when you spray your pan, you spray it really generously so that it doesn't stick. In fact, when I made that one last night, I thought, that'll be my luck. It won't even come out of the pan right. But make sure that you spray it really generously with your whatever kind of cooking spray that you use. So I am going to put this into the pan, put it in the oven at 325 for about an hour. This one, I checked it with a toothpick at about 50 minutes, and it was basically done at 50 minutes. So as you know, every oven varies. So we're going to put it in the oven, and then we're going to go to our test kitchen and try our blueberry bundt cake from Jennifer Mastriani. New testers, we have Cher and Amber, and I just pulled them out from down the hall because we need some people this period, and we have Tyler, our old standby tester. He's with us almost every week. So go ahead and try this blueberry Bundt cake, and all of you said you liked blueberries, right? So that's the main ingredient that makes this taste really good, and blueberries are really nutritious for you. So what do you think?
It tastes good.
You like it? Okay, what about you, Cher?
It tastes good too.
Okay, they're both juniors in the study hall down the hall, and Tyler's in there this period too. And what do you think?
It's really good. I like it.
Okay, well you can keep eating. Again, if you'd like our recipe, we have it on our website at Alliance City Schools, and then you go to the column on the left-hand side, and you'll find under Technology Kyle's Kitchen, and you can find all our latest recipes. And again, if you'd like to be a guest, be sure to contact us here at the high school and be a guest in either the test kitchen or as a chef on Kyle's Kitchen. And thanks for joining us. Thanks for being volunteers today, guys.
No, thank you.